I don't do any type of rugs. I don't even like taking, but you got to
Well,
take care of you, Kim, first. I'm telling you, it's the only way. I just got off work, you guys. My feet are killing me, and my kids are standing at the door looking at me. Good night. JP, really, bro? Bye.
there's a couple of people that have been waiting to come up. I made y'all mods, so if someone says something off-putting, you know, there we go. I don't know if she's still waiting or not. It says connecting, but I don't know if it's going to fully connect or not.
JP, how many things are you drinking out of?
I know, I just noticed that one.
my cold water in my
Oh, okay.
hydro flask, cold water in my hydro flask, and my hot.
Nice. He came prepared.
Yeah, he sure did.
On the bus, too. Still.
This isn't a bad background. It's not like
No, it's not a bad background.
No, it's not. No, the Gossip Thoughts is Stephanie.
Oh, that's Stephanie. I messed it up. I was putting Kim. I messed it up. Dead inside is Kim.
Hello.
Gossip Thoughts is Stephanie. My bad, my bad. I
Stephanie's
mixed
taking
it
an
up.
intermission. She has to go to the bathroom. Bathroom.
Not a problem.
She's watching, that's for sure. I don't think she'll comment, though.
who's Mickey Mouse fan?
Mickey Mouse fan is my girl.
Mickey
She,
Mouse fan is the bomb. That's who Mickey
right?
He's the sweet.
All the live streams to the Melita's YT page. It should be Melita Loves also. Am I
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
Yes, you are right.
So that live stream
Stephanie.
is on YT on her page.
Shannon's asking who is Stephanie. Stephanie's the one that she keeps saying is the teacher, and how she's gonna build a Discord about it. And
She didn't give her the money for it.
She tried. Definitely tried getting the cat.
Is it refundable?
It would
Non-refundable.
refund to you.
Okay. Well, you and the boyfriend can go on a vacation.
A little trip.
Yeah. Might as well. It's paid for.
Didn't
Lisa
get on the
lies. That's
bus.
a good point.
But she said the bus didn't have headrests. It was like this bus doesn't have headrests either.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I just noticed your background.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you walked away, and I was like, Kim, where are you? He's on the bus. He's looking for her. All right, Hazel is asking to come up. Go ahead, Hazel.
Hi. Melita, I wasn't saying people. I wasn't. I forgot how bad. Hi, babe. I wasn't saying people were laughing at you, babe. I was not.
I know. When you said it, I was like, oh, okay.
I just. Is this all scripted? Kim, are you still friends with Lisa? Come on. Really? Like,
As I said before,
I wasn't here.
always
wasn't
support.
here before. I wasn't here
I'll
before.
always support Lisa as long as it's not me having to give her money. So she still reaches out to me.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fair, but you're not friends,
I mean,
correct? Because we've been here before. We've been here before, and it's got to be not be me. I'm just
well, is
asking.
friends just me giving her money? Is that the meaning of friends to you, or?
No,
Because if
I
we're
don't.
friends, minus me giving her money the last.
I don't think two addicts can take on the world. That's just what I learned when I went to rehab. That I couldn't be friends with people I met in rehab because we wouldn't take on the world. That's just
We never met in rehab.
I know that. I'm stating a point that two addicts cannot be friends and get clean together. And I kind of felt like you two were trying to do that, maybe. And it didn't work. But I think you both need help, and you both need.
Did I give you what made you think that I was going to a rehab too? Did I give that
I mean,
impression
are
that
you?
I was on to rehab?
I mean, you probably should.
Do you know
Don't you
me?
think?
Clearly
I know you had a
don't.
video with a straw. in your
Okay, and
hand.
that has nothing to right.
I watched her cut the straw for her soda. Soda went all over the counter when she put the
You
straw
don't even
in.
need to explain it to her, Stephanie. She wants to come up here and act like she knows everything going on in my
For
life.
real, bro.
And it just makes her look incompetent.
Yeah, but how many times do we have to go over it? She put the straw in the soda, and that's it.
Actually does.
Is that it?
Heard that. So how is that making me incompetent? Because I asked a question.
No, it's making you incompetent because you're
Like
sitting
you did the same shit to Tech. You did the same shit to Tech. You attacked Tech for no.
I'm just
I
saying
did not
you're
say
making
that you did that.
assumptions. You're making assumptions, and you know nothing
Not
about
what I
me.
said. No, I
And
asked a question.
I asked a question.
I know I know nothing about you.
I know. If you need it, you know nothing about me. Is that not an assumption? Like, is that nothing? I'm getting the Sublocade shot.
Okay, well, the fact that she doesn't know you is why she was asking. And
I know, but it's
I
not.
think it was a valid question.
I know, but it's
I
not.
think it was a valid question.
And no, it's more of the fact of her saying, "Well, don't you think you need to go to rehab?" The statement.
No, I meant about the straw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't in here with that answer.
Not that I owe anybody an explanation, even though I've already kind of gave an explanation.
I've already kind of.
Because I am?
Hey, Ashley, we are up here for Melitta. I wasn't asked to come up here for Kim or Stephanie or anybody else. I was asked to be up here for Melitta. Melitta.
Right. Somebody did ask to come up, so I'm bringing up. Luann, did you have a question or anything?
No, I was just need some help in the chat because you got some real rude people.
I didn't drop. All right. Okay, so they requested and then they went on their. All right. I think Rogo asked to come back up, but I can't. I don't see them in the request thing, and I can't. Trying to find the people that are requesting. I didn't. I don't know why someone's saying I dropped Hazel because I didn't drop Hazel. I was actually paused when Hazel got dropped.
Do you want to answer Ashley's questions?
I'm not reading the chat.
Okay, I don't think she was in here earlier, but she says people want to know, is Kim sober and will she still help Lisa scam for money?
I don't feel comfortable answering that question. No, I'm not going to help her scam for money anymore. In the chat, I do benzos, so.
Well, then.
Scam for money.
She said that last time she was in here too. She said that she was on the Sublocade shot and she does take benzos. That's what the doctor gives her. And then we left it at that. I have no say in somebody's sobriety. You know what I mean? Sweet Pea, did you have a question?
Yes. Hi, ladies. How are you and gentlemen?
Oh, you don't call JP a gentleman.
Okay. Okay. I just have a comment. Kim, I want you to realize one thing, okay? You say that you are friends with Lisa, but one thing you do not understand is Lisa is not Lisa. You can't have a friendship with Lisa because Lisa is not herself. You having a friendship with an addict, Lisa. And until you do not understand her, it's not a real friendship because you don't know the real Lisa. Lisa that you know, the only Lisa that you know is the addict, the addicted Lisa. It's not a real. Think about that, and you have to practice tough love. I have a brother, real Lisa, and I love my brother. That's the only brother I have. I love my brother, but I had to think about that. And my brother can't even come and stay with me. Last year, my brother was living in a tent. I wouldn't even let my brother come. I had Abel in him. And if you love someone, you have to stop enable and let them go. Put your guards up. Protect yourself. And you have to love them from a distance and pray for them. But as long as you keep saying you're not going to turn your back on her, that's enabling her, sweetie. That's not a friendship. That's not love. When you love someone, you do whatever it takes to make that person change. And you've tried everything. You've tried giving her money. You've tried helping her scam. You tried doing this. It's not working. So try something different. Try tough love. Walk away. Because you're gonna keep going and it's only gonna destroy you. It's not helping you, it's not helping her.
I want to be brutally honest with you in the most nicest way possible.
Go ahead.
I don't believe in tough love. I feel like my family has tried to use tough love on me my entire life, and the only way that it's ever made me feel is excluded, a black sheep, and unloved.
Okay, well, on different people, I guess that works differently because my brother told me when I turned my back on him, I saved his life. Okay, he told me I saved his life because when I turned my back on him, he had nowhere else to go. He went and got help. And thank God he's still trying to get that help today. He's still pushing forward today because of my tough love. So they love you. That's why they do what they do. It's not because you're the black sheep. It's not because you're this. Now, there are some families that I will agree with you. They are evil and they do evil to evil. Okay, I agree with that. But there are some people out there like me who will honestly and truly love you. But I have to break ties with you. I have to cut back on you because I have to let you learn to love yourself. And she can't love herself if you keep loving her more than she loves herself. Right now, Lisa doesn't love herself. So she can't love you. She can't even love her family. And she's not the black sheep. Her father, her mother, they still love her. They've taken her in. They do for her. Her sisters will do for her if she would do for herself. They are practicing tough love. Her sisters are.
Yeah, I'm not saying Lisa is a black sheep. I'm just saying in general the
Sorry you feel
tough
that way.
love
I'm sorry you feel
route for me. I think you're
that.
muffled a little bit.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way. And I understand where you're coming from. And I'm going to pray for you because I'm sorry you feel that way. Nobody should be made to feel like they don't matter because, to be honest with you, I felt like the black sheep in my family and I've never been an addict. Okay. But you know what? I took that and I made myself better because of that. And some of the same people that look down on me, now they look up to me. You have to better yourself. You have to give yourself a chance. You have to try and you have to overlook what people think of you and build on what you think of yourself. And see, right now, you have to better your Lisa. Just a couple of days ago, when she put her phone number out, to overlook what people told me she wasn't going. I asked her, be honest with me, Lisa. She acted like the phone hung up. I called her right back and she answered. She said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. She was very respectful. And we had a long conversation and she told me, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go. And I said, well, why do you keep telling people that you're going? Why don't you just be honest? She couldn't answer that. So Lisa is not ready. And until Lisa is ready, it's nothing you can do that's
Yeah,
going to make her ready, sweetie. It's nothing you can do that's going to make her ready.
I know.
You have to walk away, like Reaper told you, like so many others have told you. Out of love and concern for you, you have to walk away. If you are truly her friend, then be her friend from a distance. Allow her to hit her rock bottom and get herself together and then go back and see if you can build a friendship. Because, like I said, this is not a friendship. You don't know Lisa. None of us know Lisa. The only way you can say you know Lisa is if you knew, and that's the only way you can say you knew her. Because anything after the rugs is not Lisa. Now I'm telling you this out of love. I'm not telling you this out of hate. I'm not telling you this out of any of that. I'm telling you this out of love, okay?
Mhm.
I have a love for people. I don't care. I don't judge people. But what I do is I speak the truth on people. And when I did talk to Lisa, I told her, I said, yes, I do content on you, hoping that you will hear what I say, hoping that you will listen to me because your kids matter. I lost my mother, and I'm not giving you no long story because that doesn't help. But I lost my mother at 11 years old. She was only an alcoholic, only, right? That's what people tell me. She was only an alcoholic.
I'm so sorry that that
Thank you.
happened.
But you know what? That made me who I am. 9 years later, my dad, who never drank, who never smoked, who never did any drugs, he had a truck accident and I lost him instantaneously 9 years later.
I'm
So
so sorry.
my life has not been one of the easiest lives. I had a good life. My great grandmother raised me and she gave me a good life. But at the same time, I was missing that nurturing mother, that nurturing father. I was missing that. The mother daughter dates, I couldn't do that with my friends. So by you enabling Lisa in any kind of way, sweetheart, you are taken from her children. And when she called you with them sad stories, think about her children. Don't think about her. Think about the day that she might do something and not wake up. What is that going to do to her children, her grandchild? This goes much further than Lisa. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted you to know there are people out here that truly care for you. Okay? You've got all these people around you loving on you. Take that and grab it. You've got friendships you've built on here. I've sat here and watched it. Take those friendships and run with them. These are sober people. They can offer you real friendships. But the only thing Lisa can offer you right now, sweetheart, is what you're getting. And that's going to be continuous using you, continuous hurting you. Love you more than that, okay? You're loving Lisa more than you're loving yourself right now. Love you more. Stop allowing her to do the things to you. I'm not saying you're perfect. None of us are. You've done things that you know are wrong. You've admitted to them. So make a change. Don't let her continue to take you down that cycle. Take these new friendships and run with them. If you need a friend and family, I'm here.
Thank
I'm
you.
not judging no one. I'm only speaking what is true. And tough love is what real love is about. If you love someone, you want to save them, sometimes we have to walk away. And I think it's time for you to walk away from Lisa. Okay?
Yep.
If you need me, you can find me on here. You can message me, DM me, whatever. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to down you. But what I am going to do is I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because that's not helping anyone. Oh, Kim, you're wonderful. Oh, Kim, you're this. No, that's not helping anyone. Me telling you the truth is what's going to help.
No, I respect that. I really do.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Just hear me, please. Take it in and hear me. When I tell you, you do not know Lisa, she is not your friend. That's not a friendship. That's a codependency. That is not a friendship. When she gets clean, then you can build a friendship with her. But right now, you say that you're clean. She's not. You're unequally yoked. So there's no way you two are even on the same brainwave. You're not even thinking right. She's thinking about who can I get next? How can I scam the next person? How can I mod the next person and get this money? How can I do this? How can I do that? How can I manipulate? She already said I'm a master manipulator. And I brought that up to her. I said, Lisa, you even said you are a master manipulator. Why do you keep doing this? Why don't you want better? Is this what you want your kids, your legacy to be? Is this what you want your kids to have to talk about if something should happen to you? This is the legacy you want to leave behind. She said, no, ma'am, it's not. But I don't know how to fix it. The reason she doesn't know how to fix it is because everybody keeps coddling her, trying to fix it for her. When she gets to the point that she has nobody to fix it for her, she will find a way to fix it.
Amen to that.
I mean, that's all I wanted to say. And I'm here if you need to talk. She gets to the point that she has nobody to fix it, say, and I'm here if you need to talk. Like I said, I'm not going to do is I will love you with tough love to a certain extent, okay? I don't know you well enough to give you, but my tough love I will give you will be honesty.
Hey, Sweet Pea, someone's asking, why did you call Lisa? What made you call her?
Because I wanted to talk to her. I wanted to reach out and figure out what is really going on in her brain. Like I said, I have a brother that's an addict, and I wanted to see if I could figure out what's going on with her.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
So, Kim, let me say something, okay? I know you love Lisa, and I know you're doing everything you can to help her, but, and I know you say you don't believe in tough love. Well, I'm gonna tell you, and I don't think I've told anybody in this group. I had a very, very good friend that was an addict. And I know you're absolutely. She was, was defending her. Well, I'm gonna tell you, arrested along with him. She called me to bail her out. I have never in my life ever bailed anybody out of anything. But I did for her because she had a 12-year-old son. And he had nobody else to go to because his father was also in jail. I bailed her out. I called and checked on her the first week. She had moved to a different county, which is against the rules. But the following week, the next call I got was not a good call. I lost my best friend. If I would not have bailed her out, she would still probably be here.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
so sorry. I am too, sweetie. And that's
So,
what I'm trying to tell you, Kim. Listen to her, please.
helping and helping and helping does not help sometimes because you can love somebody, and I loved her, but I made the worst mistake I could have ever made in my probably entire life because nobody else was going to get her out. I only got her out because of her son, and look where it got me. And I think about it all the time.
Can I say the DEA word on here? Okay, well, you can love someone to their demise.
Yep.
That's an old saying. You can love someone to their demise, okay? Don't be that person. Listen to this lady. Luann, is that it?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see good right now. But Luann, listen to her, sweetheart. That's something you don't want on your hands.
No, because you can help and help and help, and I'm not trying to be rude. Please don't think that I am. But where's it got you so far by trying to help her? Nowhere.
Exactly.
Nowhere. And you can help Lisa and everything. And as long as she gets the money, she doesn't care about nothing else.
Yeah, if she doesn't care about a family, why do you think she care about someone she hasn't even set eyes on? She has not even touched you, met you. And I hate to say that because I know that you love her and I know that you want this relationship with her. But sweetheart, she doesn't know you. She doesn't really want to know you. She only if you cut her loose, watch and see. You see how she does you. Soon as you stop sending her money, soon as you stop answering her calls, this is not to hurt you. This is to open your eyes. She calls you one arm this, one arm that. I would never do anybody I love like that. And you've proven to us you have both arms. As soon as you stop answering her, please say that. That's somebody who only loves what she loves her addiction because she doesn't even love herself. But as Luann just said, think about this, okay? Every time you enable her, you're taking a chance. It's like playing Russian roulette. That time that but as Luann just said, but if it ever happens and she closes her eyes and don't open them again, and you send her that last $20, $30, how do you think that's going to make you feel for the rest of your life? Knowing that you sent that and that was it. You have to think about that.
I mean,
Luann,
we
go ahead,
also
baby.
have a niece we're going through the same thing with. Everybody has took her in, and they have gave her everything she's wanted. She has stole. She's done everything. She has took off and went to California and left her child here with the great grandmother for a year and a half to take care of. Come back. She has got in trouble twice. Spent 8 months in jail. Got out and went right back to the same thing. And no matter what nobody has done for her and tried to help her, it's not going to change. She's not ready. And this has been going on for years.
Wow.
She slept in a tent in the great grandmother's backyard while her daughter was sleeping in the house. I mean, I'm just telling you, you can help somebody so much, and it's not really helping; it's hindering.
Exactly.
Exactly. You can love them, but sometimes you have to put that wall up and say, I love you, but I'm not going to do it anymore. And then you won't have it on your conscience if anything ever happens.
Exactly.
Because I can tell you, my husband's niece, she has actually, they've Narcaned her 5 times and brought her back.
Wow.
And the same day, it was twice.
Okay, 2 questions are being asked in the live. One is they're saying, Kim, you won't stop helping her because money's involved. That's one thing. And another one is, I can't come up
It was twice.
by how Lisa got out of the 302.
Can I just say really quick, I'm gonna get down.
Yeah.
I don't feel good. I'm gonna go to bed. And Mike wants in, so he can take my spot. And
Reba, before you go, let me tell you that I love you. I respect what you do. I admire you. I'm Aunt P.
I know, I've seen you. I love your videos.
I said she sounds like somebody I follow on YouTube.
I'm Aunt P. That's me. I'm Aunt P.
I love your videos.
And I love you too, sweetie. And I just wanted to tell you that I respect you.
Thank
I
you.
love you, and I love what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you do.
And I just wanted to say, a lot of people were giving me shit for being here. I'm helping my friend Melitta with the chat because we knew it was going to blow up tonight.
You know what? They can say what they want to say, but us being here, it speaks a lot.
It does.
Okay? it speaks a lot because a lot of people don't have the nerve to get up in this box and say what needs to be said, but we are here.
Yep, exactly.
I love
I
Okay,
you,
did
big
that
so
brother.
last week, so. All right, good
so let
night,
them do it.
guys.
Let them say
Love
what
you,
they want to
Reaper.
say. Good
Reaper.
night.
Hey.
Good night, babe.
Good night, Reaper.
Night.
Yeah, Reaper's actually my best friend, so I find like that's why she's in here to make
She's
sure
a
I'm okay.
sweetheart. Her and Mickey Mouse and
Mhm.
Nookie, they are so,
Nookie.
and Kaya,
Yep.
I love them. I
I
love
love
them. They
all of
don't
them.
know me.
Reaper.
Night.
Their content and what they do, putting out the truth, I love
Mhm.
them. And they do it in a respectful way. Nobody is nasty. Nobody is downgrading.
No, no.
And
And
that's
that's
what
what
we
I
need.
really honestly appreciate that, to be honest with you, that there's people that can come in here. Like my whole thing is normally sobriety and mental health, normally. Um, and the only reason I'm doing this part is because there's a couple of people that their names keep coming up and they keep getting threatened. And none of what they're saying is true, but you got people digging in Stephanie's past for what?
Wow. Well, I'm a bail bondsman, so if they want to dig into mine, dig on. You can't dig any more than the government has already dug into me. So dig on.
I'm standing by you.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm a bounty hunter and a bail bondsman. I go get my man if I need to. Okay.
I would love to do a ride along with a bounty hunter
You know
because that
what?
just
You know
seems like
what?
a good job.
I'm gonna start another page, and I'm getting ready to go. I've been out of work for a while because of my back issues and my head issues. My man, but I'm getting ready to go back to doing pickups. When I
Hmm.
do, I'm gonna make a page. Follow me on YouTube, and when I do, I'm gonna announce it.
Girl, I already
And
follow you, but yeah.
oh, okay. Well, thank you.
I've
You're a
been
sweet
following. That's
pea.
why I said I was like I typed it in the chat. I'm like, you sound like a YouTuber I follow. And then when you
Yes,
said Auntie, I was like, God dang it, I've been following her this whole
yes. Well, then you are a sweet pea. I love you, sweet pea.
time.
I
Now,
love you, sweet pea.
Rebecca said something. She said people are digging because of what was said in the calls Kim released. What, when Lisa threatened to dock Stephanie and Stephanie said, Lisa, you know about me and my job? Is that what we're talking about? Because she had no right to threaten nobody. Nobody has a right to threaten anybody.
Lisa threatened Stephanie in that call because she asked Stephanie to make a cash app and Stephanie said no.
Guys, can I say one
What?
quick thing? I'm sorry. I see kind of vaguely that my name was mentioned in the comments, guys. My eyes are bad right now. I cannot see the comments. So
Oh,
if I
if I
don't
can find it,
respond,
I will for
It
you.
wasn't
okay, if I
anything
don't
bad.
respond, please forgive me, guys. You know me. I've got a heart. I love everyone, and I'm not trying to ignore anyone. It's just that I have eye problems right now. My vision is blurred, so
It
I
wasn't
can't
No,
anything.
barely see.
It
I'm
wasn't
gonna be
anything
honest. I
bad.
always ask people to write in caps if it's a question because it's more helpful for me because it's hard for me to see myself if
Girl,
it's
me
not in
too, but I
caps.
can't even see in caps right now.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything bad, Sweet Pea. They were just commenting. They've heard this story before and they're not listening.
Yeah.
It
You know
wasn't
what?
nothing bad.
I think when Luann spoke, I honestly think, I hope, and I pray, and I'm going to pray on this because I am a prayer warrior. I'm going to pray on this and pray that Kim hears what we're saying and that she takes it at heart because we have to understand, and Kim needs to hear this and hear this. Listen to what Luann said. If she had not, and Luann, I don't want to repeat what you said to hurt
No,
you,
you
okay?
can. Yeah, you
But
can.
if she had not enabled her friend and got her out, okay, her friend would be here today. But Luann, I also want you to remember this: we don't leave this earth before our time.
That's true.
That's
Okay,
facts.
Well,
we
when
don't
you
leave
guys
this.
were telling me the story, I wasn't ignoring you. I was genuinely listening, and then I went mute because I started to just tear up a little bit, and I just didn't feel comfortable like staying on the mic, like being upset, but I do hear you, and I have taken your advice and your stories into consideration. So thank you.
Good. You're welcome,
welcome.
sweetie. You're welcome.
I
I'm
don't
not
want you to
saying,
think I was ignoring you because I wasn't responding. I genuinely was listening and just trying to soak it in, you know?
I think
yeah.
Melitta, is it Melitta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I think Melitta is the one that read the comment. It was directed towards me. So she's the one that had read the comment. But I'm glad that you heard us. Please listen, please, because you do not know the effect that that's going to have on you if she meets her demise and if it's your dollar that helped it. Okay? You will never live it down. I promise you that. Luann, am I wrong?
Oh no, no, I'm telling you, I think about it all the time.
And see, Luann didn't intentionally do nothing. She was just getting her friend out.
And I
She
had
didn't.
never in my life ever got anybody out. And I also, at the time, worked for a bondsman, and I did work for him finding people. And he told
You
me,
go,
don't
girl. Come
do
and work for me.
it. And I did it anyway. And it took me a while, and she begged and begged. And I said, I thought, there's that son sitting in the apartment. I don't know who's going to take care of him. I couldn't take care of him. I went and done it. And then less than 2 weeks, and I called and checked on her just to make sure she was okay. But I also want you to know she was getting ready to face some hard time because she broke her probation. So I knew it was coming, and I thought it was going to be better if I get her out. She could take care of her son because he had nobody but her, and it fell back on me. So I do believe in tough love because we have tried everything with our niece. It has not got anywhere. We gave her everything. She has moved in. She has stole from family members, anything from people. She's lived with 10 different people, and everybody she's lived with, she stole from them. Lived in tents. She has even wooded squatter rights and moved in somebody's place. They kicked her out. She's still back at it. People. She's lived with it. You can give them
So,
everything you want to give them until they get ready.
all
It's
right.
like
So
they say,
we have Mike that's been waiting
moved in somebody's place.
mute, honey, because I had to mute you for the noise in the background just so everybody can hear. Um, and then there are questions in the chat that have been going on, so we would like, you know, for Tim to get to those too.
I'm
But
sorry,
go ahead, Mike.
Melita.
No, you're fine. You are
Yeah, I'm
fine.
sorry too. If you need me
No,
to
no,
step down, I will.
You're
no,
fine.
no. I just have a quick question, and I'm not even sure I'm even at the right spot, or you're talking about who I'm thinking. I ran across the young lady last Thursday. Her name was. Are you talking about a young lady by the name of Lisa Richards?
Yes.
Is that here? Well, so I ran across her. I guess she was doing a live last Thursday, and I ain't really much on TikTok, so but I came across her live, and she was, needing money for cold medicine, I think it was. She said she was sick. Well, anyways, I told her, I said, I will help you. And so, I did. Well, then the next morning, she took and she sent me a text the very next morning at 6 o'clock in the morning telling me that she needed more money. I was like, well, now this is weird. Well, and then I didn't say anything, but then the next thing I know, she sends me another message the next day, and she's like, she was wanting money for, I don't know, t-shirts and socks because she was going to rehab. But then she sends me this. I was like, well, it's like, if you're going to rehab, I said, I'd be glad to help you. And, but then I started researching, across, I don't know, some other, it's called meddling something. Me this, I was like, well, anywho, I didn't send it, and now I'm seeing this morning when I got on here that I see that she has not went to rehab. So I think pretty much, I don't know if you'd say enabled, but I definitely fell down that rabbit hole. So, but is she? So she don't intend to go to rehab, does she?
No, she's been doing it for years, saying that she's gonna go. She always makes an excuse. It's always somebody else's fault. And I will say this: her sister, the one, I mean, I love her sister. Her sister has said if it was true, she would be the one to drive her. She would drive anywhere to make sure her sister got there safely. So I will say this. Obviously, she's not ready. Hopefully, one day she is going to be ready, but she's not ready. She's gotten money from a lot of people for the same thing. She's done the rehab thing at least in the last couple of months. I want to say 6 months, 4, 5, 6 times. I mean, it's always the same excuse. Oh, they didn't get the paperwork. Oh, I have no way there. Oh, they don't let me take my medicine while I'm there. Oh, it's always somebody else's fault or something else's fault. That's it. So she's not going to go, unfortunately, because she's not ready. That's just,
Right.
she hasn't hit her rock bottom yet. You know, it just is what it is. But yeah, you did get scammed, Mike, and I'm so sorry.
Well, at least I learned quick. I mean, which it kind of threw me off. The other deal is I'm guessing that the cash
You know,
dealer. Then I'm guessing.
yeah, a lot of them are. If listen, if someone says, and this is just a PSA, y'all. If someone says, "Send me screenshots so I know you sent me the money," that means it's not their CA, it's not their PP, it's not their nothing. Because if they need screenshots, that's kind of odd when you could just check the account. I mean,
Right.
doesn't really make sense if you ask me. But I mean, that's just a me thing. I don't see why people need to be giving people anything on TT. Like, I don't understand that concept. But again, a me thing. Her family has asked, I don't know how many times, not just asked, but begged people to stop giving her money no matter what. They make sure she has food, she's got a roof over her head, she's got clothes. I mean, there's not much more she really needs. She just wants things now. And if it's a want and not a need, you don't need it.
That is correct. Well, I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for clearing up some answers for me.
Absolutely, Mike. You have a great rest of your evening.
Y'all too. Thank you.
Good night, Mike.
Thank you. Good night, y'all.
He seems like such a nice dude. If anybody else wants to request, you can request. Angela, as soon as I said that, she have a great rest of your evening.
Y'all too.
All right. Okay, let's try this one. There you
How
go.
do I mute? How do I mute?
I'll mute you.
Okay.
Hi, guys. I wanted to tell my story. I came across Lisa when she was saying that Jace had cancer, brain cancer, terminal brain cancer. And I had just lost my daughter to brain cancer. So I sympathized with her, and my heart bled for her, and of course I supported her financially. And oh God, I was so angry, so angry when I found out that that was a lie. It's like, how could anybody do that? And I just wanted to tell the other side of it, of getting taken advantage of, you know?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I will say this. My best friend that's in here, I don't know if she's still in here. There's a story that she shared with Lisa. It was a very personal story. And Lisa turned around, used that story, said it was her child that passed away in a building, changed the child's name, made it a female, and it was my best friend's story. And it was about her son that passed away.
Oh, the one the one that she said got
Annabelle.
murdered in Baltimore.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And that was my best friend.
Oh,
and
no.
and my best friend, every time she has to see those old videos pop up and hear Lisa use that, She used my best friend's child's end of life story as an income. And it was so disturbing because she didn't know about Lisa. She thought Lisa was just a mom who needed help. She didn't know that, so she reached out to be a friend, an ear. And her son just so happened to pass recently, so it was on her heart. She shared it thinking she found a friend, and she used it as a scam to get money.
Well, I mean, she did teach me a valuable lesson because that was when I had first joined TikTok too, so I was fairly naive. And
Yeah.
so she did teach me that to research everybody before offering any assistance.
Exactly. And that's what I always tell people, do your research. I will also say this. It's not it's not because of the rugs only. As an addict myself, I'm almost 4 years clean. I have never once in my life gone to these extents. And I mean, there was times where I had no money, but I wanted the rug desperately, right? Never did that. I might have pawned things. I might have lied to get money to my parents and told them it was one thing, but it was a different thing. You know what I mean? But I have never, ever, 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 ever ixnayed my family members, gave my family members cancer, multiple. Apparently, Abby had cancer when she messaged the Bad Girls Club lady. Then she Bad Girls Club lady. Happened years ago, mind you. There's actual legit proof of this. The girl from the Bad Girls Club did reach out and give the screenshots of all the messages. This was years ago. Then
Heart attack, and
yep,
I think he was dead at one point too.
twice passed away. One was the heart attack. One was I think it was cancer as well. Brain cancer for the young boy. I don't say his name because I don't think that that's respectful. He's a minor.
And I when I think back now, and it's like I should have known because when somebody asked her what kind of brain cancer he had, she's like, "Oh, it's meta. I don't know what it's called." And it's like, I'm sorry, but if your kid has cancer, you know what that's called.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
Me, but also what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is just because they're an addict does not mean they will use, they don't, not all addicts go to this extreme. Not all addicts. So and that's what upsets me about the whole situation and makes sobriety, especially telling people that you're sober when you're clearly not sober, right? You can see it, but it makes those people that have worked so hard to get sober look so stupid too. When you're saying, I'm sober, give me money, and you're telling these extensive lies. It's hard.
It is. Well, I just wanted to tell my story. Thank you for letting me, and I'll drop down so maybe somebody else can tell their story.
You're more than welcome. Thank you for
have a
being
good
kind
night.
about it. Good night.
Hey, Melitta,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna drop.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
I
Oh
did.
yeah, the Melinda story. That one got me too. The Melinda. Do
Yeah.
y'all remember the Melinda story with the 401k?
Oh,
Night,
I do.
everyone.
Yeah, and also you remember she had a daughter that unalived to it in an accident.
That's who I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
She said that was the Baltimore one. That's the one where she used Stevie Nicks' child. Used that whole story and changed it to her daughter.
Yes.
Wow.
So I think a lot of us have been around a lot longer than some of us, because we know.
Yeah, and that's the sad. Well, she gets new people every day. That's the thing. New people come on TT every day and don't know, and that's why people in the chat are trying to warn them, but they get muted or blocked, so the warning goes away. You know what I mean? There's no way to warn somebody if you're getting blocked for saying it.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, nobody can change that. I mean, we've had people try to report the cash out. Everything has happened. Nobody has stopped her so far. So we prayed, we worried, we've done everything, and at a point in time, you just have to put it in God's hands.
Yeah. All right. Somebody named Silly wants to come up.
Guys, can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Not relating to what we're talking about, but I'm new to TikTok. What is the numbers at the top with the little blue circle?
Oh, that means people were giving you gifts. So it's like money that you can either convert it. Like what I do is I convert it and I go into small TikToker people's lives and just give them gifts if they're doing battles to help them out.
And how do you gift someone?
People were giving you gifts, so it's and so like I click on your face right now, like on your profile, the little box you're in, and it pops up gift, microphone, camera, expand, like stuff like that. Just hit gift, and then you pick the gift.
Well, thank you guys. I love you all. Thank you for the gifts. I've never gotten a gift on here. Yay! Okay,
Kim,
I'm back muted.
Kim, this lady has asked this question a few times, and I did mess up because I know Britt has honestly been patiently waiting. What did Kim mean about how Lisa got out of the 302? She mentioned it right after the call, right after you went to call her. I didn't realize it was 1:15 in the morning. Jesus Lord, and I gotta work tomorrow.
You're not going to be rolling at like 4 o'clock in the morning again, are you?
No, sir.
That was long. Like I
That
fell
was
asleep
long.
and
That
I
was
woke up.
really long.
It's starting to become a habit, like I'm falling asleep on TikTok.
Oh, Stephanie? Yes, baby.
I kind of came up by accident and I can't figure out how to
I
get
got
off.
you. I will drop you, honey.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Love you too. I know Stephanie. People are saying Stephanie hasn't talked yet. Stephanie did talk in the beginning.
Talk a lot. What else do you guys want to know?
A lot of these people weren't in here, Steph. To be honest with you, that's probably why.
I'm Kim's friend, and LR kind of if Kim wasn't around or anything, she would start, kind of going after me, trying to get Kim, and yeah.
She's the one that LR is saying is a teacher.
She says my name all the time. She says I'm a teacher. I'm not a teacher.
I'm waiting for them to message. Usually, when they type something out, it takes a little bit for it to show up. In the calls, you said you were a teacher. The calls Kim released. Remember when Lisa said she was going to
She said that so she would leave me alone. Because she said she was going to try to extort me or whatever.
I thought Stephanie was a pair of educator. They often claim to be teachers in the beginning.
What is that?
Para. Best.
Because she said she was going to try. I mean, that's not a teacher. But I told you, it's part-time. I do it. Not a full-time job.
Are you on any type of rug?
No, I am not.
Best special.
Yes, I am the Stephanie that she was talking about.
That's the Stephanie. Yeah.
Hello. Feel so popular.
She made you popular, girl.
Yeah, right?
Stephanie, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, great. Okay, just a simple question. How do you feel about Lisa and Kim's so-called friendship?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. Sorry.
I said so-called because I know it's not a real friendship. But it's the simple question. How do you feel about Lisa and Kim's so-called friendship?
I do tell Kim a lot that she should think about. I don't want to be mean and say she's not your friend, but I.
But how do you feel?
A lot. Like, think about the things she's done to you, the things she's said about you, and she's done to you, the things she's like. You just need to sit down, and I get it. You know, they had their friendship before I met her and stuff like that, but I really tell her to think very hard she's done and that, you know, she's not her friend. And, you know, that I don't know how to explain it. I just tell her that she really needs to think about the things she's done and like how she's hurt her. And she's not it's like a friend would is like what we do. Like we go out to lunch, we go to Starbucks, we buy crafts at Michael's because she loves crafts, you know, things like that. So, and I would never, ever, ever, ever beg her and yell. That so and so told me you're going to give me money. You know what I mean? Like that's what she buy crafts at money to give me $25, and I'm like, no, she didn't. Like, why do you lie and call me and tell me these things? So her,
Right. And what do you
yeah,
honestly think and feel about Lisa?
I just don't think she's a very nice. Yeah, to give me 20. I don't really associate with her like that.
Mhm. Right. And what?
And then Kim told me she was friends with her and stuff. So you know, I just don't. I just don't think she's a nice person. I don't like the way she acts. I don't like the way she is. I don't like the way the things she does. I don't like what she does to Kim. I don't like how she goes online and lies about things. Just be honest. So
Right. Okay. Thank you for that.
I didn't use stepson did because he was playing with a chair and he called his brother the R word, and I cleared that up in Discord. Thank you.
Everybody's asking why did Kim give
My stepson did because was that you on the phone, I think, and I think they were looking at a TikTok and
give okay. That's not how I remember it. The R word one on the fence. Are you talking about the R word one?
at a TikTok.
Yeah, I know you don't like what she did to you. I know you don't, Stevie.
It's not nice what she does to everybody. So,
Well, Stevie's the one I was telling you about.
oh yeah, that's horrible.
That's absolutely horrible and absolutely disgusting and not okay in
I
any way,
never
shape, or form.
knew half the like. I this is kind of new to me too. I never knew she did things like that before. So,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
um,
That's absolutely horrible and absolutely
appalling to me right now. It makes me not like her even more. Half the like. I no watch her for a while. Meaning like from August. I August was like when I first started watching her.
Mhm. Meant to request a box because people are requesting and then dropping and then requesting and then dropping. So
I'm actually gonna go because I have to go to work tomorrow. So
yeah, so do I. I have to go to work too tomorrow. I don't know if Kim fell asleep or not. Kim does have an injured arm. Kim has said that.
I'm actually gonna.
Day 22 right here.
I have to go to work too tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if Kim fell asleep. I know it's super late, but have an injured arm.
I was
Hang up on people. I think that's very rude to do. But Steph, if you want, you can definitely leave.
Letting me come on your platform and
Absolutely.
talk. It was nice to meet everybody. Thank you for making me
Me
feel so
too, Steph.
comfortable. I appreciate everything. And
It
have
was
a
nice
good
to meet
See,
you.
baby.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
sweetie.
I feel so many people have been affected by her, you know what I mean, with the stories that people
It's just like
absolutely
victims.
heartbreaking.
That's
But
that's what it is.
it makes sobriety look so. That's what frustrates me is like not all addicts act like this, and it makes addiction look so bad, and it's sad because it's so hard to get sober and it's so hard to stay sober, you know?
Yes. Well,
Kim, you okay?
congratulations.
Kim? I know she muted and unmuted. I'm just trying to make sure she's okay.
Congratulations, Melitta.
I really appreciate that. I'll be 4 years February 8th.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I mean it was so not easy for me at all, but I'm proud of how far I've come and
Congratulations.
4 years too. So I mean the
Well,
moment I got
good.
sober, yeah, the moment I got sober is the moment a month after that I was homeless and everything. I had no place to live. So everything I have now I built up, with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys don't mind if I continue to, when I'm around,
Sober is the moment I,
enjoyed this tonight.
absolutely. Please do. We love to have people coming in here. Like I love having new people. I love new people hearing the stories that we share. Normally I talk about like mental health, sobriety, DV, SA, like everything under the sun.
Right.
I know on my YouTube page, if you go on it, it's the same name I have here. You can hear my story on there too.
I will
With
go
my lives.
follow. You a
I
sweet pea. You
appreciate
know I'm going to
that.
follow you back because you're a sweet pea.
I really appreciate that. But
Okay.
the sun.
Right.
I don't hear about my story because
Right. Well, I'm
not,
a survivor of DV, so that's a
I'm
whole
happy you
nother
got
story.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
thank
love to hear.
God.
I would, Sweet Pea, next time you come up, if you would like to share, I would love to hear it and how you got
Definitely.
out. Here.
Definitely.
Hey, Laura, did you have a question? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I would
thank
love.
Yeah, but I don't think that she's awake. I think she's asleep.
Well, she muted and unmuted and then muted and then unmuted, so I'm not sure. Kim, are you still up?
Disappointed in me how?
I think they said disappointed in me. I'm disappointed seeing Mandy in this.
Disappointed in me.
Kim how proud. Roll are telling Kim how proud they are of her. Why why she's verbally abused. What? I don't know what that. I was trying to read how they were writing that, and that didn't really make too much sense unless my reading. Why she
Either.
Okay, all right, just making sure. All right, Kim,
Okay, well,
how they were writing that.
the only thing that I really wanted to say is that, I mean, she's a grown woman.
So unless my. Yeah.
But two wrongs don't make it right, and two drug addicts can't be together. See what I'm saying? So, but I know Kim is not at that point, but Lisa is. And
Yeah.
Kim's got to know in her. Yeah. But two wrongs don't make it to stay away. I mean, her boyfriend is supporting it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not going to last long then. I don't know. It just all confuses me. I mean, friend, and then they tried to hack into my Chime account. So, yeah, I don't know. I just hope the best for them.
Yeah. I appreciate your kindness and even just saying that, you know, wanting the best for them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely not part of any of the drama. Like, I talked to Lisa, and she can be convincing.
Appreciate your kindness and even just saying that, you know.
You know, I wouldn't believe it until I saw it. And, you know, she kept swearing tonight she was going. I talked, and then, you know, she didn't go. So I should not be surprised. I shouldn't be, I mean, like, I'm not shocked. I expected this. But there's always that little tiny, for anybody, whether it's Lisa or anybody, sliver of hope that you really hope they're going to get the help this time.
Yeah. I get that. Because we all
shocked. I expected. Yeah, she has to want to go, and I don't think she's there. I even said that. It's Lisa or anybody else.
Well, she literally told me just a few days ago that she wasn't ready.
Yeah, she told me she didn't want to go. She has to want to go, and I don't think
she says, I'm not ready and I don't want to go.
Yeah.
And I said, well, are you going? She says, no, I don't think so.
Yes.
And I said, well, why do you keep scamming people? Why do you keep lying? She couldn't respond.
That's it's for the money. That's why. Because people still
want to go. Yeah. And I said, well,
anywhere else.
Exactly.
Every time Chief said,
well, why do you keep scamming people?
The Hab, she gets so much money. Because people want to believe it and want to think, oh, okay, she's going. But maybe after this 5,000th attempt, people will wake up and quit giving her money.
I don't understand how people still fell for it because she
so much money
going and the dates kept changing and the reasons kept changing and everything kept changing. And like her sister has said, if she did go, she would let us know. She would wait a day or two to let us know, but she would let us know, hey, she hasn't been on because she went to rehab. So unless Jess says it, because I know Jess wouldn't tell me something that wasn't true.
Right, exactly.
And then you have to be careful also because when she goes, how long is she going to stay?
Yeah.
She says she only did 16 days in the prior. So if she went then, she says she did 16. So
that wasn't true.
Right.
This time.
Yeah, 28 days.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Ready, and you can't force someone who's not ready. I could tell in her voice she didn't want to go. She said she didn't want to go. And saying you don't want to go, I mean, I knew she was going to go, but I still had that little hope that she was going to go. And the only thing that bothers me, like, I don't have anything. I could tell her, giving her money so she'll do Discord, or giving her money so she'll stay off TikTok. That's still giving her money for her. And the only thing that bothers me, we need to walk away from each other.
Exactly. You know, it's a program in North Carolina. It's called TROSA, and it's in Durham, North Carolina. And TROSA is a 2-year program. 2 years. You live in the residency. You stay there. You work there. Everything. And 6 months, you cannot contact family. No one. My brother has done it. He came. You live on. After that year, he went right back and relapsed. And the reason that he did that was because I forced him to go.
Yeah.
Family, no one go.
I know at the rehab I went to, they took my phone away from me because they said, and I quote, you were here to help yourself. You were not here to reach out to others. So, you know.
Because I forced him to go.
Yeah.
And I also think she's also addicted to TikTok. I really do. And the attention and you know, what's going on here. I do.
They make her think she's a celebrity. That's why.
Yep, exactly. I agree with that fully.
And she's not a celebrity. She does not understand.
I think she's also addicted.
I mean, I think she knows that, but still, they act like she's a celebrity. Like when they get on Discord and do the Q&As for hours and hours and hours, you know, that's just, I don't know.
But I still say it's a money grab
I do
because
too.
no,
It is.
I could never get on here and be humiliated and bomb blasted the way Lisa is done just to get money. That I mean, I don't know. I'm just
She
grab.
she do Discord. She said because people will message her and send her money behind the scenes, as she says.
Yep.
She says people will message me on Discord and send me money, and I said, so you're still getting money, but you're lying and saying you're not. And she says, I don't ask for it. They message me and tell me they're sending it. Behind the scenes, as she's
asking for it. People call her, gives them the CA, and they're recording these calls to prove that she's still asking for it. People call her, she gives them the CA. She's the one that got strikes because of it, which I don't understand why she would strike it if it wasn't true.
Wow.
Well, Mandy, you wasn't in here. Well, you might have been in here.
Yep, that's
it was on Nikki
just a few minutes ago. He sent her money and
for
then
cold meds.
and then he got a call from her next day. She was money.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, she's never asked me for money, not one time. But I do know that she sends out messages daily. She does send out messages to people or money requests, and you know, to get money behind the scenes. She does not like coming on, ask me for money on the OC. So you know. But the only thing I had a problem with that was that Kim was still, you know, giving her money, and she knows she's an active addiction. I mean, you're just unaliving your best friend. I just don't. That's the only thing I don't understand. Like, just why?
I agree.
Well, Kim's gonna have to be the one to make the decision. I think she's trying to cut the ties. Sometimes it's just not easy, but sometimes you have to realize, hey, she did agree. I get the ticket, but I'm giving it to you. You got to cut them ties all together sometimes.
But it's hard said than done. You know, everybody's different.
I know. Well,
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
you can still talk to her, but you don't have to give her money.
No, they need honestly, they need to cut ties completely.
Yes.
They both have a lot of healing to do, and being together and their codependency is only going to make the process longer. So it needs to be honestly, it needs to be cut cold turkey, you know. And like I said, you can't be in a relationship, a friendship with someone that you really don't know.
Right. I told Lisa that she needs to walk away from Kim because their relationship is toxic, and I would tell Kim
cut cold turkey, you know. And like I said, you can't be
is toxic, and neither one of them walk away from better or heal or get help as long as they're friends and they're talking and give walk away from Lisa. Just that's got to stop, or you know, it will never end.
Well, we know that Lisa's not giving Kim money.
I mean,
I
Kim is
know.
definitely giving her money.
I just had to say that. I know. I just had to say that.
Yeah. That's gotta stop. It was said before. I don't know if this is true or not. It was before. Lisa had said that the money. This is true or not. It was said before. Split. Now this was a while ago that it was said. It came out of Lisa. This is true or not. It was said before. Whether you believe it or not, but she had said they split, and Kim said, you know, no. But she had said they split it, but then Kim said, you know, no, I give her all the money, and Kim did seem to have. But she had said they split it. That's why I said take it however it came out of Lisa's mouth. So we all know Lisa lies.
Heard her.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said that
I've
they
heard her
spoke
say
money.
it too.
Yeah, Lisa said that's why. That's
Lisa told me it was sunny outside. I would wear a raincoat.
correct. That's why I said take it how came out of Lisa's mouth. So I'm not saying it's true. Just saying. But it was a while ago. But that stuck in my head because it was one of those where he's like, oh, okay, well that explains why they're on so much. They're both trying to get money. I'm not saying it came out of Lisa's mouth. So, can you believe it or not? Everything she says seems to be a lie. So, yeah. Can you believe it or not?
Was Kim sleeping?
No, I
I
think
think she just
Can you believe it or not?
unmuted herself, muted herself. So
Okay.
she's
I got a question.
I don't know where she went.
Well, she's drinking a cup of
Sorry,
coffee.
my mom asked me a question. What's up?
Melitta.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Kim a mod in here?
Yeah,
Is Kim a mod in here?
yeah, I made her a mod just for tonight. Yeah, everything was going so fast. I needed more mods.
Is Kim a mod in here? Kim was helping nobody because my eyes were going cross.
Yeah, mine. I was trying so hard to catch up, and it was hard. So I have to take the mods off, the extra mods off.
I was even saying, help Melitta.
Going so fast.
I was sitting here thinking, you guys are really rude people and help.
Comments go fast. They're hard to read sometimes.
It really was. It really, 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 really was hard to. Okay, there we go. I removed it. It really hard to do all of that.
Yeah, because I was having the back stroke. Some of them, the time I get them up, there was another. I was like, oh God, these people, what is going on?
I know, poor Army girl. Her really, really, really was hard to. Like,
I mean, I did put in one of them because I didn't like the comment and something about oh, how was it? Oh, there was something on these sob stories. Well, I took offense to that, and I said, well, that's very rude.
Yeah, that is rude.
So,
they said that Kim.
I didn't like that. Well, that don't matter to me. I mean,
No, it doesn't matter to me either.
No, but then,
No.
Okay.
Sweet Pea, question for you. The program your brother went to, was it through Al-Anon?
No, it was through TROSA.
I know the one I went to had sober living, so I did the sober living, but I was supposed to be there for a year, but it got shut down because they were doing things they weren't supposed to do.
Wow.
I used to live.
Oh wow.
It was intense. It was.
Oh wow. Sorry. No, this is a program. It's a 2-year program, and it's like a big college campus.
It was intense.
And it honestly looks like a big college campus, and you have 2 residents per room, per bedroom, and it's a college campus and room, and it takes up like maybe 7 or 8 blocks of Durham, North Carolina. It's an awesome program. You go there. It's an awesome program. You go there with nothing. They don't want you to bring anything, clothes, nothing. They provide everything for you.
Absolutely right. So Durham and Raleigh is pretty big. Raleigh especially.
Yes, that's our capital.
Yeah, well, you must be from Ollie is pretty big.
Son, you were right. People have passed at sober living because everybody I was there with relapsed. I was the only one that didn't because they tested us every single day, and that was one of the big problems of why I got shut down because someone reported we don't bring this stuff in. I was the only one with the job. I took it very and run properly. Like, how can they still bring this every step, every rule? Because I really wanted to get sober. The rest of them had mommy and daddy steps that they gave us. I followed every step, every rule because I really lucky with not having that fallback. You know.
Oh wow.
And I didn't have that.
First off, I love your face.
I love your face.
Oh wow.
We'll talk about it on a different day.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. But my husband.
I love your face. Dumb, thank you.
I did have a question for Kim, but I think Kim fell asleep.
Dumb, thank you.
And I did.
I don't want to drop her just in case, you know.
Yeah, and it was kind of a tough question too, but you know she may not even want to answer.
What was it?
I mean, I know she's really been funding Lisa's habit. Like I just wanted to see that and helping her because you know one of those times could have been her last time, and live with that consequence. And I just wondered if she ever really thought about that and
Well,
why
Sweet Pea and Luann talked.
time. And then I missed it.
No, you're fine. You're perfectly. Actually.
Oh, okay. Okay. The portion
Well,
that I missed.
Green Eye Girl, she did tell us that she heard what we were saying and that she did listen and that she was considering.
Portion that I missed. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, we'll see. Time will tell, and we just pray that it does get into. So it's that change.
Yeah, I really hope so. And you know, in doing that. So
Right.
you know, I really hope that it just continues to move forward.
Well, that you know what got me thinking. So that guy that came up, Mike, right? How he said he helped her get the cold meds, and then she texted him, and then text him again, right, for money. And if she's doing that to random strangers, what do you think she's doing to Kim to get the money?
I'm sure it's awful.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I was able to hear the beginning. I had to cut off right after Kim came back and said that Lisa didn't go. And I had to cut off. That's where I had to drop off because my phone died. So I know I missed. Lisa didn't go, and she was very.
I mean, I also don't think Kim's a victim in this, though. I mean,
said she was a victim, but she also said she takes full responsibility for everything she's done.
Okay.
And if it came down to the legal stuff, she takes full responsibility. Said she was a victim, but she also said she takes full responsibility. Like, I don't call her a victim because I know takes full responsibility there too.
You know, but I mean, everybody's got to take a first step, right? To get out of a bad situation, and this is her, you know, first step, right? To get, and you know, unfortunately, like she said earlier, her name's been blasted all over the internet, and none of it's good. So, you know, that's a really tough reputation to clean up. It can be done. None of it's good. We've all done horrible things in our addiction.
Yeah, but how many Melita, how many
It can be.
has actually had? I know 3.
I know a few.
Okay, so there has actually had. I know 3. I know I understand Kim said, you know, that's okay, it was just money. Do you know how many people that can't put Thanksgiving on the... No, I understand Kim said.
I'm one of them.
I know that.
I ain't worried about it.
Today. So, but it's just a thought that I know you can't
Me with
kill it.
Turkey. I'm in North Carolina, but if you DM me, I will get.
That is good. I am totally fine with not doing.
I'm in North.
I promise you.
I will. What do you call it?
Totally fine.
So, what do you call it when you
No,
send
we're just
people?
gonna do a regular dinner. You know, and my mom, and we will be perfectly fine. We're just grateful that we're together, and that's all that matters. We have a roof over our
Exactly.
head, and we are good. And we will be perfectly fine. We're just grateful that we're together.
Offers open. Let me
I
know. Okay.
appreciate that. And we are good. We don't know about stuff like that. I'm just happy I got my kiddos and my mom. Like I'm good. Appreciate that.
Another story. You are so blessed, and I had to tell Lisa this. You are so blessed to have your kiddos and your mom. I didn't. God didn't bless me with. I had to tell Lisa the children, and He didn't bless me with any children. And I've had two DV marriages, and um,
Well, God didn't bless me with them coming out my body. Let's just say that.
but they are yours. I have godchildren like that, and I'm blessed to have them.
Yeah, I should
But they are yours.
have two, but the third one would have been biologically mine, but I lost that baby.
Oh, I'm
And it
sorry.
was from an SA. That's how I got pregnant with that baby.
Oh, wow.
So I decided to keep it, and because I figured, like, God gave it to me for a reason. And I was almost full term, and I mean, out of nowhere, had a miscarriage. So it was a stillborn. I had to push her out and everything. So it was, it was a lot. But I always
You're
look at the
making me
upside of
cry.
things. I had to push her out and everything. Well, I look at it this way. I'm a lot stronger than I look, and I've been through a lot, and Luann knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So I got
We
out,
have
and
so
I'm
much
lucky
to
I got out.
share. We have so much to share.
And that's how I look at it. I try to be positive about things because things can always be so much more worse than
Exactly.
people know. Like, I have seen evil, I have looked evil in the eye, and
Oh
I'm
my
still
goodness.
here. And
Me
and
too, baby.
and I'm okay with it. So, like, with my family, like, my mom's my adopted mom. Um, my biological mom, it has passed. And she was the one that was the person that would do things that she shouldn't be doing. And we're still one of the worst abuse cases in that state I'm from,
Well, we
because
have
that's
so much in common. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
I'm just, a lot of people don't realize it. That's how I was trafficked
Oh my
through her.
goodness.
Yeah, I
So,
was married to
I
a
am
seed.
so
I thought
sorry.
what the seed of Satan.
and I think that that's why I'm so kind, to be honest with you, because I was talking about it the other day. JP and I were talking about it. There was two ways I can go. I can go one way, which is like one of my sisters, and do
Exactly.
exactly what happened to me happen to my kids,
Mm-hmm.
or I can go the other way and do what I need to do to be positive and lift people up, because I know how lonely it can be. And I'd rather not do that. I'd rather help people and let them know that you can push through.
Well, you guys don't know how you've helped me tonight. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
See, North Carolina people are sweet, aren't they?
We're also crybabies.
It's
I'm
all
not a
right to
cry.
cry. Crying's a good emotion
Well,
because you're letting it out.
I'm from North Carolina, but I'm not a crybaby. Trust
Luann, don't
me.
lie. You the biggest
Oh, you're from
crybaby I've
North
ever met in my life,
Carolina.
Luann.
Oh, Luann, we're gonna have to follow each other. We're gonna have to do
Right,
lunch. We're gonna have
baby.
to
Don't
get
fall,
together and do
sweet
lunch.
pea. Don't fall for Miss Luann now.
Hey, you just said that. You just
We're gonna have
Don't
to
fall.
let me remind you. It's still. Hey, you just said that. You just said that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I wasn't supposed to tell people we're actually nice. Damn it, man.
I know,
I
right?
know.
God, come on.
What's the matter with you?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jennifer, I'm not letting anybody. Ah, come on. You know, we're actually finally coming down from everything and chillaxing right now. But you know what? I will say this. Please don't give Lisa no money, y'all. Whoever's still in here, please don't
Please
fall
don't.
for like medicine or I'm hungry or I'm this. Please don't.
Hell, I think everybody's in here already knows Lisa.
I know. So she's went into lives and like, please guys, don't do it. Please, God, like, stop, just stop, just stop. And I feel like that's one thing that breaks my heart is Jess. I don't know why Jess tugs at my heartstrings, but I adore her. You know, I don't know why Jess tugs tried so hard and tried in other ways to get people to stop, and like she's spoken out. She didn't have to, but she did get people to stop because that's her sister, you know, like that, and she had to step away for her own sanity.
Well, did anybody really think about what time of the month it is? And
Yeah.
I you know, I'm a window licker. so, so I watched today. She was a little, so it's, so,
Well, I don't think she's getting them anymore, is she?
I think she's still getting them.
Because they share the same doctor, she was going to show them how she's using them.
well, okay.
Ronnie was gonna go to the.
Maybe Mandy can knows, but I noticed a little bit in one of the. Oh, okay. Shared. She looked a little bit K something in there. When I was window licking, somebody shared.
With her, I don't go to the pharmacy with her. I don't know if she does or doesn't. You know, all I'm saying is the family has asked. With her, I don't go to the pharmacy with her. I don't deaf ears, and it pisses me off because that's her loved ones. Like, and
See, that's the only reason I had a problem with Kim is because she's known this the whole time. See, that's the only.
Yeah, but I mean, devil's advocate here, right? Just like that guy Mike came in and said how he was treated by Lisa, and he didn't know her from Adam, and how she kept reaching out to him, reaching how he was treated by Lisa. Sometimes it's easier to give them the money so they leave them alone. But you are, because he helped one time.
I know she did say something today. My mother used to say this a lot. I heard my mother say this, and Lisa can be comical. I mean, just like that.
She can be funny.
Yeah, she said, "I don't have a pot to piss in, let alone a window to throw it out of." Yeah, she said, "I don't have
all the money that she smoked."
Oh, I thought that, Cynthia, I thought that meant she did the rack when the eyes were going in the different directions. I didn't know Kate. Oh, I thought it just made me a complete zombie.
And I look. Go ahead.
I didn't know Kate. I used to be zombie. Like I had no emotions, no thoughts, and just numb.
No, but I think somebody else said when she does the pins, that one of her eyes goes a different way.
Yeah, that's what I was reading out loud.
When she does the pins,
rack that made her eyes do that.
No,
the
it's
pins.
Oh wow.
Because one eye's looking left and the other one's looking right. I swear.
That's why I said what I said about the eyes. It's the time of the month. Maybe
the doctor gave them.
Yeah, the doctor gave them to her. I mean, I was on them since I was 6. Gave them to her. I mean, I was on them, and he kept upping me, and to the point where I was taking so many an hour, like it was ridiculous.
Oh, so let me tell you this right before I forget.
An hour, like it was ridiculous. Oh, you forgot. They, I just
on the news thing, not on my TV, but it's a news thing on my phone, and it's a news app. They got a recall on those. Something in them, yes, something's definitely wrong with them, and it's harming people.
Well, yeah. When I asked him to come off of it, he told me it would end my life if I came off of it. It would give me a heart attack.
Well, no, they had a recall on them.
Yeah, I know. And I begged people. I begged him. And he's like, no, 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 no. But then again, he was like, I don't think he was him. And he's like V1s at the same time, which also with my heart condition, I had no reason to be on those that he put me on. And he said it was for my anxiety and CPTSD. And like it just got out of hand. Like he knew everything I was taking too. So it made no sense.
Luann, let me explain how those medications work. They're generic, so they're made by a bunch of different manufacturers, and it was
Right.
only one manufacturer where they had
You ever
them off the market.
So they did have a recall on one manufacturer.
So it just depends on if the pharmacy bought from them or not.
Okay, so I mean, because I remember seeing it, but I didn't read it because I don't do it. So I thought, well, I'm not wasting my time looking
Well,
at
I
it.
will say this: if you get
Yeah,
them
they
on the
don't
streets,
pull
they're
them
going to be
all.
cut with something
Yeah.
What?
because of a pill.
So you tell me they're cut with something?
Not the
No,
pharmacy, but
the
if you buy
street.
them off the street, thinking you're buying pharmaceutical ones, right? Like because they look just like it, they're cut with something.
Oh well, yeah, I agree with you there, but I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. That ain't gonna happen. No.
Jennifer, I got not to cut you off. Sorry, I'm fixing to drop in a second. But Jennifer, I wanted to say that I get told that I'm coddling Lisa also just because I'm being kind. There's you can be kind to someone and still not believe what they're saying. There's
Well,
no
it
reason
depends
you
on
have
how
to.
you're doing it, Mandy. You do it in a different way. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
I
I
love
am.
you, Mandy.
Everybody.
I love you, girl.
Yeah, that's why I say Mandy's one of us because she's.
Mandy's so sweet. Mandy
You
is
know,
the sweetest.
have you ever noticed? Because these people, they know, unless they're just not. Put it in one of my videos, and I was trying to figure out how to delete some of my videos, and I come across one, and I think it was Cat Williams, didn't he? A little short comedian guy.
I love Cat Williams.
How to delete some of my videos. Somebody was viewing the profile. He said, "Do you know that I can see you?"
I love.
Come across one, and I think.
Yeah, but there's a difference between being kind and cuddling. And when I say coddling, I mean like it's okay to say, "Oh, I believe in you. You can do it." Right?
Correct.
But
Yeah.
but if you were just talking mad crap about them and then go in there to do that,
It
you
is.
know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a little odd to say you don't agree with her, you don't do this, you don't do that, and then go talk to her because I've seen a lot of people. But does. But then they go in there and they're like, I'm team you, and I'm like, wait a minute, but like 2 hours ago, like it's so confusing.
And she even said some people be mean to her, and then they turn around and DM her and send her money.
Yeah.
She said, and they beg her not to tell.
Yeah. And if you're covering up from her taking accountability, that's a huge problem because accountability is the main part to sobriety.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Melitta, and tell Sweet Pea. When you get off here, you might get some ugly
Oh
messages.
yeah, when we get off of here, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some DMs of like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Because I'm a good-hearted person, and Stephanie wanted to say something. Stephanie was tired of her name being brought up.
And I don't blame her.
And I'm gonna be also very honest about this too. When I say accountability, I mean accountability, honesty, and pure actions. Those are things that you have to have when you are in sobriety. You know what I'm talking about, Mandy.
Yep.
We can't say we're walking the path of sobriety if we're still lying, still and not being accountable for what we've done. I don't care if you on drugs and you did it. I don't care. You're still accountable. You still have a when you are in sobriety.
I agree.
Kim
I mean, I saw the comment.
in her life.
I saw the comment that a lot of awareness people are flip flopping.
You still have accountability.
No.
I'm just kind to everybody, but I mean, Kim knows where
In her life.
knows where I stand with her and why. You can still be kind and not agree with what someone's done.
Man, there's people I've had in my box, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Just because they're in my box does not mean I believe everything.
Her and why.
I stand by everything that they've done.
Correct.
If they want a box to speak, I will give them a box. You enough rope to get out of it, or enough rope to ixnay yourself.
Exactly.
That's all I could do for you.
Yep.
You know. I believe everything that they're saying. There's been many people that we have seen in chat. You know what I'm talking about, where they talk all this. I will give them a back, but when they get to her, then it's like, oh, I'm team you know. But I will good for her, y'all. That she feeds off of that. That's like her Lisa behind her back wants you guys to do.
Yep.
That's enabling.
Yeah.
You look.
That's. Oh, please stop saying she looks good.
I know.
And we know she looks like she's.
That's like her appetite. You know what she reminds me of? And don't y'all start laughing when I say this, because then you go into HE double hockey sticks with me too. Because I thought about it today, and I had myself. I was like, Melitta, that's not nice. Do you know that cartoon with Skeletor?
Yep.
Yes.
That's what her face is starting to look like. It's sunking in, which is how I looked. I showed the picture of what I looked like too, because I saw the pictures.
You look worse than
I
you
showed
do.
mine earlier because I was less than 75 pounds when I went in.
Wow.
Have you all seen a lady
How I looked,
on
yeah,
my
I have.
page? Have you seen Maddie before and Maddie now?
Yeah, I'm gonna pictures.
You look worse than you
I
do.
showed mine. I'll show you the big behind difference to what it's like when you get off of it.
It's sad.
It is. Hold on, let me put in. I got green screen, right? That's what it is, green screen?
Yeah.
Hold on. This was the day I went in. So hold on, just for reference. This is me now.
Oh, beautiful.
That's me now.
Gorgeous.
And then I don't see it. I just know I have a good heart. That's all I know.
You are gorgeous.
I don't. I like to take a picture for work, so I took like 5 pictures and I sent it to my best friend. I'm like, pick a picture.
Oh wow, that is gorgeous.
I'm trying to find. Hold on, I had it up.
Someone said I could see that. They said you are stunning.
I appreciate that.
Don't show us no booty shots now.
I'm not going to show you the booty shot.
Yeah, okay.
Lord have mercy.
Oh wow, that is gorgeous. What did somebody say to Sweet Pea? I saw Sweet Pea again.
See, now that was.
Oh my God, that's.
Show us no booty shots now.
I'm years of clothes on.
Oh my God.
I was slunched over because I didn't want them to know all my secrets, and I knew I was going to have to say all my secrets going into rehab. I knew it, but that was the first day I had 4, and I was less than 75 pounds, and then, honest to God, like when I got done, say all my secrets going into rehab. I tell people, like, I'm not joking. Like, I went from that to that.
Wow.
And then
40, 50 years.
Exactly. And in the words of my mama, color people don't crack, but
no. Yes, we do. I'm cracking, girl.
I'm proud of you.
And it's funny because when you look at me, you don't realize I'm 14% Nigerian, but that's from the Italian side. In the
No
words of my mama.
disrespect. Oh.
But yeah, that's the big difference. So when I say that she looks bad, I'm not being mean. I looked as bad as she's looked. I was as thin as she was.
No, honey, she looks worse than you
I
do.
know she looks worse
Oh
than when
yeah,
I
she
looked
looks
when
a
I
lot
walked in, but
worse.
still there's a chance for her to get better.
Yes, it's a
That's
girl
what I'm
on AM.
saying.
It's a girl on
The other,
AML that did exactly what you did. She looked like she was about 80 years old, and she got herself clean and recovered. And
Hmm.
now, oh my God, she is beautiful, and she does not look anything
And I
like.
also don't like the excuses bit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like all the excuses that people give. Because with me, oh, thank you. With me, I had a lot of things I wanted to stay numb from, okay? I mean, a lot. From birth until I was 36, I was used and abused. Let's put it that way, okay? When I
Wow.
got out and I went to rehab, I wanted to stay numb from, okay? Because I had a good, clear shot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Clear shot. You know what I mean? So there's no excuse for the whole, I can't go. I've done it. If I have been on drugs my whole life, I was born addicted and my mom gave it their shot. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm
I,
so sorry.
for 36 years, I was on do this, I can't do that. If I tell me
Mm.
something that no one can't do this, people can do it. Tell me out of me from
Oh,
ICU.
wow.
Luann, you're over there static. You're over there with the feedback, honey. That's why I had to mute you. So you might want to. Years, that's what I'm saying. There's no excuses. Because I had all the excuses in the book, and I still did it.
Congratulations.
Luann, you're over there.
But yeah,
Yes. Now
I'm gonna
you, now
drop and see if
you,
I can go back to sleep.
All right, love. I love
love
you.
love
you,
you.
Mandy.
Good night.
All right,
Good
good night.
night.
Love
Good
you.
night,
Bye.
Mandy.
I love her so much. She's such a
Somebody
sweetheart.
asked, congratulations. No, it's not Mandy. It's Maddie Owens. And hi, Gerald. And Maddie is the one that had her thumb. She lost half of her thumb.
Oh,
Andy, the one with all of her teeth.
Jesus.
And she's on my page. You go look, and I did. I think it's been a week or two ago. I did a story on her. Maddie,
Oh,
Maddie.
Maddie. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry.
And she was absolutely gorgeous. And I have seen Maddie from the time when I first started watching them on season one, and he used to go and do Detroit, and he used to do Addicts in Detroit, and Maddie was one of them, but she was gorgeous, blue eyed, blonde. She was just gorgeous, and now Maddie looks like. And he used to go and do Detroit.
Yep.
Hello.
She lost her thumb by, I don't know how to say it, by sticking things in her thumb.
I gotcha.
Okay, and we sat there and watched her thumb rot off.
Yep.
Hello.
And they had to get the cops to come and make her go to the hospital because we kept reporting it that she was spreading germs in stores and stuff like that, McDonald's, and yeah, so
Well, she could have went septic and
Yeah.
extricated herself from that.
exactly. We thought she had, but thank God she didn't. But we thought she had. But it's just amazing to see how.
Oh,
Um,
well,
is
That's
that
me working.
cute? That's pretty.
she's so cute.
You are gorgeous. That when you look at that old picture, but
Show you one way worse than that. Hold on, let me show you what I look like and how out of it I looked in this photo. Now
thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you. I've
my
never
daughter and
seen.
I look a lot alike, and we have the same Well, way worse biologically mine, but hold on, I'll show you. Guys, let's flip it. Turn that off. Okay, see my baby?
Oh, she's beautiful.
Now that
You
was me
do.
on it, on stuff still, right? But it gets worse. Hold on, there's another. It gets way worse because my son just had it. I was out of it. When I say out of it, this was like the height, some of the height of my addiction. Like it was pretty. I had no business being as messed up as I was. Besides telling you guys how bad it was. Let me see if they'll let me do it.
Beautiful.
Oh, hold on. I have to flip the camera because it's not letting me show you guys the other photo. Hold on. Did it flip? Yeah, it flipped. There we go. And then I have to go here and then here. I have to flip. Wait, this is not easy to figure out. Wait, this is not easy to figure out. And then I have to go. Hard to figure this stuff out, by the way. This is not
Stuff tonight because I'm very new to TikTok.
So when I was getting like doing things I shouldn't, bad I looked there.
That's not bad.
That's bad. That's bad. To me, that's bad. Like I should never have looked like that.
Wow.
And then there's